Andrew here with a quick update. I almost forgot to include the fave icon in this section. So the fave icon is the little icon that shows up right here in the browser tab. Now mine is currently getting cached because I've loaded fave icons in the past on localhost 8080. You might either be getting a cached one from a previous project you worked on, or you might be getting none at all. In this one, we're going to look at how we can set that up. So step one is to grab the image that I've created for this application, and this is part of the lecture downloads. So if I switch over to the Finder, this is the zip that you're going to be downloading for the lecture. And if you unzip it, we're going to have the regular project source. And right here, we have the image. So all we need to do is take this image and copy it into our project. I'm going to copy it and paste it over inside of the desktop. I have my Indecision app project, and we're just going to go ahead and toss this in the public folder. We could also create a new folder for images and put it inside of there. Perfect. So we have the PNG sitting inside of our public folder. All we need to do from here is to actually load it in. We do that via index.html. Right here, we specify a link tag. I'm going to set up link, and we have to do this to provide a couple of important attributes. First up, what are we trying to link? We have to use rel, which is short for relationship, to define the relationship. In this case, we are trying to load in an icon. We also have to specify the type. Is it a PNG? Is it a JPEG? In our case, we're going to be setting the type equal to image/PNG for the PNG image. Next up, we have to specify href, and this is where we actually define how we can fetch the image. Where does it live on the server? In this case, it is /, which is the root of the web server, the public directory. In there, we have the images folder, and in the images folder, I have favicon.png. If you save this, your application is not going to refresh because we're not watching for changes to index.html, but if we manually refresh it, you should be seeing the icon show up. If I request an invalid image, like favicon12.png, which doesn't exist, we're going to get an error, and that error is actually going to show up over inside of the network tab or the console. So right here, we see we're getting an error. It's unable to locate the resource. If you are getting something like this, just double check your path. Make sure it exactly matches up with where the image lives in your project. In the end of the day, you should be seeing that purple circle showing up. And when you refresh the application, you shouldn't be getting any errors related to it being unable to find the new image. That is it for this one. Now that we have the fav icon set up, we can get back to the regular course.